Hello! Happy Labor Day!
And welcome to the 4th annual Union Plus Labor Day Live event.
Thank you to all the union members, families, and friends joining us today. I'm Kathleen O'Grady, a member of SAG-AFTRA Los Angeles Local. If you watched the virtual celebration in 2022, you might recognize me from hosting that year with my sister. I nominated her back in 2021, and she won $2,000.
And I'm Sharon Miller, a member of IATSC Local 700, the Motion Picture Editors Guild. Last year, I won the $40,000 grand prize and a trip to Iceland for my work helping members with hours for their healthcare, educating new members, and fostering interlocal solidarity. I'm incredibly grateful to Union Plus. The $40,000 was used to seed a new hardship relief fund for Editors Guild members. The fund so far has helped over 100 members in need and inspired many to donate, including one generous donation of $200,000. This shows how a small group of people can make a big difference.
We are thrilled to be here hosting this year's event, and we're excited to spend Labor Day with you all. This year's Unions Power America campaign is bigger than ever, with $250,000 in total cash and prizes, including incredible vacation giveaways. And today, we'll be announcing our top 3 contest winners and 30 additional $2,000 contest winners.
Then, we'll announce our top 3 sweepstakes winners and 30 additional $1,000 sweepstakes winners. Plus, we'll announce your pick for the $10,000 Union Moment of the Year.
And if that wasn't enough, we're giving away even more incredible prizes, including a stellar trip to England to one of our lucky live viewers, all just for tuning in and participating in the chat. So, make sure you pay close attention because your life could change today. But before we start announcing winners, here's a quick message from Union Plus.
Happy Labor Day, Sharon and Kathleen. Thank you for kicking off Union Plus's 4th annual Unions Power America celebration. Hi, I'm Mitch Stevens, president of Union Plus. Happy Labor Day to all the union families across the country. Today is your day, so thank you for taking the time out to celebrate with us. Unions Power America is more than a contest, a sweepstakes, or a moment. It's our thank you to stellar union members that go above and beyond every day, reminding us all that when we stand together, everything is possible. Get ready to laugh, cheer, and maybe even shed a happy tear. Enjoy these special moments, and on behalf of the entire Union Plus family, thank you.
Thank you, Mitch, and thank you, Union Plus. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Miller, Vice President of the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, or IATSE. You may not be able to tell from the studio behind me, but this broadcast is coming live from Los Angeles, California, home of so many IA Union members across many crafts who work hard behind the scenes to bring your favorite movies and TV shows to life.
We wanted to do something a little different and special this year to highlight some of these incredible local unions and union members.
So let's take a small step back and give you a glimpse behind the scenes.
Thanks, Mike. First, let's introduce you folks at home to a member of Local 600, Sarah Brandis.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your local?
I'm a part of Local 600, the International Cinematographers Guild. I'm a first assistant camera person, working my way up to being a cinematographer. I've been there for about 20 years and a board member for 6. And I'm just there really to help everybody strengthen their voice, know that they have a voice. We want to build worker power and make sure that there is a more sustainable life for the individual and the families that they have.
Amazing. What kind of crafts are there in Local 600?
In Local 600, we cover camera assistants and operators, but also cinematographers, still photographers, and unit publicists, and some VFX.
Thanks so much, Sarah. And she's not the only one. We also have 3 other 600 members filming us right now. Throughout our broadcast, they're going to help me introduce you to many other local union members who work hard to bring your favorite shows and movies to life here in Hollywood, California. But first, let's take a moment to learn about how Labor Day became a holiday and why we celebrate it today.
On the first Monday of every September, Americans celebrate Labor Day. Labor Day weekend marks the final days of summer, and most people observe the holiday weekend outside with family and friends making the most of the weather while perhaps celebrating with hot dogs and cold beer. But just what is Labor Day anyway? Labor Day first became a federal holiday in 1894 and was created as a day to honor and celebrate the American worker. What better way to celebrate workers than giving them a day off, right? Back then, things worked differently, and to understand Labor Day, we need to go a little further into the past. Before labor unions were a thing, no regulations existed on what employers could ask their employees to do. This meant that employees were very often required to work extraordinarily long hours, and with no job protection from discrimination or even violence. Worse, young children were often put to work in factories, mines, railroads, warehouses, and other dangerous work environments. Workers and working families had nowhere to turn for help, so they turned to each other and formed America's first labor unions. Unions worked to collectively bargain with employers for better wages and working conditions, and served as a unified voice for workers of all professions. Early unions and union members fought tirelessly to establish the 8-hour workday, the 5-day work week, enact child labor laws, and create the federal minimum wage. Since then, unions have served as a vigilant advocate, protecting the basic human rights of workers on the job. Modern unions are now more important than ever to make sure all Americans share in our nation's prosperity by bargaining for rights such as higher wages, increased paid sick leave, employer-sponsored health coverage, and fighting for equality for working people. We observe Labor Day not only to honor those who helped shape workers' rights, but also to celebrate our nation's unions and all the workers who power America every day.
It's such an amazing story. What did you think, Angela?
Well, Labor Day is such a time to honor and recognize the American labor movement and the contributions of laborers to the development and achievements in the U.S.
This is Angela Moss, a member of Local 706.
That's right. I'm a member of Local 706, a guild of 2,400 makeup artists and hairstylists, and I've been a union member for 30 years. I have my gold card. Some of these responsibilities for makeup and hair on a show are maintaining looks, grooming, facial hair, and creating characters with prosthetics. Ooh. So much fun. And this is Renee Vodka. She's a Local 706 journeyman hairstylist.
Well, thank you, Angela and Renee. Thank you for helping me look camera ready. There are so many union members today that honor the early efforts of workers in their everyday lives, going above and beyond to power America. That's why Union Plus holds the Unions Power America contest every year to give a well-deserved thank you to hardworking union member heroes all over the country, and to honor those who go out of their way to help others and don't expect anything in return.
For those who spread kindness and love in their communities, even when they're going through tough times themselves. And for those who do everything they can to fight for their union brothers and sisters and siblings.
This year, we received 5,156 entries and heard some unbelievable stories of compassion, kindness, and of course, union pride.
With so many touching stories, it must have been so difficult for you to find winners.
It was. And the people at Union Plus read and listen to every single one of them. They found some incredible people who are truly making an impact in the lives of those around them. And we hope you'll agree. So, without further ado, Angela, do you want to help me announce the second place $10,000 winner?
Oh my gosh, yes, that would be my pleasure. Now, where did I put the envelope? Oh, can you grab in my set bag, please?
Let's see. Oh, look what I found.
Well, we makeup artists and hairstylists bring a lot of supplies to set, so we have to be ready for anything. And the winner is Marie Hoven, California School Employees Association, Local Vista 389. Congratulations. Woo. Yes.
Hey there. Hi. How are you? Come on over. Our team was so intrigued by your entry. All of the work that you're doing to build the beds and deliver the beds through your organization to the kids that are less fortunate in your community. As a result of all your hard work, you are this year's $10,000
I'm Marie Hovland. I'm a proud member of Vista CSEA 389 in Vista, California. And I've been with the district for over 30 years. During the pandemic, my husband found out that there was a Sleep in Heavenly Peace chapter in Phoenix and they were doing a huge build. And my husband says, this is something I think we need to do.
Whenever a challenge is presented to Marie, the answer is always yes. There's never a time when she says, I don't think we can make it happen. It's always, we can do that. And here's the creative way that we can make that happen.
So our very first build, we had about 15 people out there and we were trying to figure out exactly what we were doing. We built our first 2 beds and it took us over 4 hours and we were so thrilled that we built 2 beds. And now on a Saturday, we build 20 to 25 beds and we do it once a month. I don't know the exact count, but it's over 500 in 2 years. And nationally, they gave out 62,000 beds across the United States last year alone, and we're glad that we were part of that.
Marie does a lot of work in the background, arranging the applications and getting the deliveries ready, and she's the one that does all the work with getting the families, vetting the applications. She inspires me every single day.
I've been fortunate with our union. I was on the executive board for over 20 years. I've done it all, been there, done that, and all the training has come back to help me do this because I would never have been able to be organized, know how to contact people, how to talk to people, how to especially thank people. All that training from the union comes back one way or another.
What this money will do for us is allow us to continue to purchase lumber, to get bedding donated. We continually work every single day trying to find donations that will lessen the cost. This will help us stretch those donated dollars further and further. We have many groups that like to help build, but they're a little short on funding. And so what this will allow us to do is to offer them the ability for us to self-fund the build so 50 or 60 or more can be a part of the build that helps increase the sphere of influence with Sleep in Heavenly Peace in their local community. So for us, this is just not a regular charity program. This is tangible. And our volunteers tell us the exact same thing. And that's why we never have a problem trying to find enough people to build or to deliver. And it's a wonderful problem to have. And that's the motto. No kid sleeps on the floor at our town.
I work in education, and I believe that if a child gets a good night's sleep, they're going to do better in school. And if they do better in school, they're going to be better for the community. And if they're better in the community, they're going to be better for the world. And it all starts with a good night's sleep.
Union Strong!
Wow, that was so cool.
Incredible. Amazing for those kids.
Being able to sleep at night and have a comfortable bed.
As they should. They totally
Everybody
should.
deserves that.
100%, 100%.
I'm here with Ivy Thade, a costume designer of Local 892.
Local 892 is a costume designers guild, and I've been a member for over 15 years. The Costume Designers Guild is made up of costume designers, assistant costume designers, and concept artists. In addition to that, our sister Local 705 helps us with costume supervision, on-set costuming, and anyone else who helps us execute our designs.
Wow, that's great. They're here to help me get into costume for an exciting announcement. This year, we're excited to announce a new union partner, the National Women's Soccer League Players Association. Unions are so important when it comes to sports for a number of reasons, not least of all being that players are protected in the case of on-field injury.
That's right, and today we have a special guest to talk to us about what it's like to be a part of the NWSLPA. Take it away, Tori.
Hi, I'm Tori Huster, president of the National Women's Soccer League Players Association and former professional athlete with the Washington Spirit. I am recently retired, still the president through this year, and really enjoying my work. I played professional soccer for 12 years, and I'm on to the next thing. When we were finally able to sign our first ever collective bargaining agreement in 2022, it was a long and difficult process, but at the very end of it, we got it over the line. We increased standards right away, the benefits to players, compensation, all of that was elevated, and we know we still have work to do, but we were very proud in that moment. I first learned about Union Plus after the NWSL PA affiliated with the afl-cio. Union Plus has a number of great benefits and resources such as travel, insurance, even education, and I hope that more people learn about Union Plus too. As a union member, I'm excited to be a part of Union Plus's Unions Power America campaign, celebrating union members all across the country. One of the small ways I try to support unions is with my dollars, by shopping brands that are union made, which brings me to some exciting news. I'm proud to announce that the NWSL PA and American Roots have come together to create Fan Gear, the only officially licensed women's soccer apparel made ethically in America by union members. So if you're a soccer fan or a fan of great union-made gear, you can check out this awesome merch collab right now at AmericanRootswear.com and be proud that every dollar you spend is going to support unions. Check out this sneak peek of some of the cool gear you can get. Union strong and happy Labor Day to my fellow union members.
Union Plus is excited to tell you about a partnership between the National Women's Soccer League Players Association and American Roots to bring you the first ever women's soccer fan apparel made ethically in America by union labor. This collaboration celebrates the union-proud athletes of the NWSL and showcases 14 elite NWSL players, including Alex Morgan, Lo LaBonta, Trinity Rodman, and Sydney LaRue. From fresh retro tees to cool, cozy hoodies and limited edition fits, all with custom embroidered NWSLPA woven tags. You can sport your favorite or collect them all. These threads are union built to last with super high quality materials and bold team colors so you can be the ultimate fan. Don't wait. Drop by AmericanRootswear.com/pages/getfangear and get yours today.
Wow, that merch, I want one of everything. We are delighted to shine a spotlight on another great union and a stylish union-made brand. Speaking of spotlights, guys, can we make things a little less dramatic? Ah, that is so much better. So here to tell us a little more about lighting is Dan Vintanovitz, a member of Local 728.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Dan. So lighting, huge part of filmmaking. Maybe you can share a little about 728 and everything you do over there.
I'd love to. Well, my name's Dan Vintanovitz, and I've been a member of Local 728 for 6 years. Local 728 is a local dedicated to set lighting, and that includes people like set lighting technicians, rigging technicians, lighting consult programmers, chief lighting technicians, and so many more. Our tools have leapt into the digital age. We control vast lighting networks, which we use to control arrays of lights like this, all with the push of a button.
Oh, wow.
We also work closely with other departments, and that includes getting power to the Grips dollies. That also includes installing LED into spaceship set walls. Mm-hmm. And also some smaller things, small lights that we find ways to creatively put into set dressing and props.
Oh, well, that is union power. Thank you, Dan. You know, would you like to help us shine some light on our first place $20,000 contest winner?
Absolutely. Look what I have here.
I just want to say this individual story really touched our hearts. You ready?
I'm ready. Oh.
And the winner is Kevin Turner, Smart Local 18.
Hi, my name's Tara.
Hi.
I'm from Union Plus. Your daughter, Kristen, nominated you for all of the incredible work that you do with Habitat for Humanity, for your union, and for all of your neighbors. Without anybody watching, you just go out there and help everyone that you can and do it from the goodness of your heart. And we are just so honored to be able to celebrate you today and make you one of our winners of the Unions Power America contest, presenting you with $20,000 as our first prize winner.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
congratulations.
don't believe it. This is unbelievable. Okay, I'm Kevin Turner. I'm part of Local 18, which is sheet metal workers out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My beautiful cosmetics are due to a fall about 3 days ago. Getting up in the middle of the night, didn't have my balance and fell in the bathroom. I got into the union a little over 40 years ago in a sheet metal shop through a friend of my brother's. I was looking for a job at the time and really had no idea what I was getting into. I loved working with my hands and I knew that, so I thought, well, this is something in that line, and it worked my way up to running larger jobs and just had a really incredible career with the help of others, because the unions always helped their brothers, and you know, when you needed something, they were always there for you, and it's a good camaraderie that I'm still involved in, always will be. I started I was going to be a volunteer for Habitat, and in looking at one of their houses, we noticed that things weren't being sized correctly, and they were being done by a non-union mom and pop sheet metal shop, and we got involved in it and decided that, you know, we could do this right, and talked to the union and everything, and we got our approval and everything else. I work along with a friend of mine that I had known since 7th grade, and between the two of us, we got it going. And he had been involved in it before, but the people kept washing out. And he said, if you're in for it, I'm in for it. So we got going, and we've been doing it ever since. It's been about 6 years now. We do a lot of work for the Elks Club, Eagles Club, things like that are nonprofit organizations. We try to keep them going with trade work that we can do for them, so they don't have to go out and spend all of the money for something needless when we can help them, as well as the Backpack Coalition for Milwaukee. We this summer filled 8,000 backpacks, and this is all paid for merchandise that we have donated or buy whenever we have the money. Get this all together, and then we deliver them to the different schools that need it. In fact, I had to do that yesterday morning with my beautiful black eyes.
I chose to nominate my dad because I feel like not only is he an outstanding dad and grandpa, but he does a lot of things for the community, a lot of things for friends and families and neighbors. And at first I was hesitant because I figured that it seems standard to be a good dad and a good grandpa. And then the more I look around and see what is going on in the world in general, I realize that it's not ordinary to be such a great dad and grandpa and just an outstanding person. And I thought that it was about time that that was recognized, because that's the kind of guy he is. He's the kind of guy who stops his truck and lets the ducks cross the road and pushes the turtles across with a stick and just does all of those things for everybody.
I think it's the fact that I've had a good life. The union job I've been involved with the union for 40 years. And the life that I've gotten out of this, I feel that, you know, we need to go along with the Habitat phrase of, you know, some people need a hand up. And it's not a handout, it's a hand up. And there's a lot of people that just need that little kick to get started, and they can do the rest on their own. And I just feel that, you know, the more we help others, the more they can help others, and kind of pay it forward. Group hug.
I have little legs.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Not only is Kevin an exemplary father figure for his family, he's a father figure for the community.
It's incredible what one person can do.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Way to go.
Madeline O'Brien here is a member of Local 800, the Art Directors Guild. Madeline, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your local?
Sure. Well, I've been a proud union member for over 4 years, and as an art director, I'm responsible for overseeing the execution of the production designer and the director's vision. I work with folks from my own locals, such as set designers, illustrators, graphic artists, to help bring the set to life, and that's just to name a few. We also cover everything from storyboard artists to scenic artists and model making, and we have over 3,300 members nationwide. Being a union member gives me the peace of mind, knowing that I have someone to call if things go south, and that the standard for safety is never compromised. Not to mention, the kinship and community cultivated by my local has helped me make lifelong friends.
And what are you working on over there?
Oh, you know, just a little art direction.
It's looking really good.
Well, thank you.
Can you give a little direction to our members watching live?
Well, sure. The first thing you're gonna need to do is check out all of the great benefits Union Plus has to offer. They got a ton of programs that help with everyday things like your phone bill or insurance. I could say more, but here in Hollywood, we like to let the films do the talking. So let's share a short video that highlights just some of the ways Union Plus helps our fellow union members.
Roll the tape.
Union Plus was created to help union members and their families save money on the everyday things we all need, like scholarships to help with the cost of college for you or a family member, or hardship help to get you through tough times like going on strike, getting laid off, or when you need help paying your mortgage. We'll make your next trip a whole lot cheaper with car rental discounts of up to 35% with great brands. And new and improved hotel discounts of up to 50% off vacation homes, family-run B&Bs, and 5-star luxury resorts with Priceline. We'll even help you make any purchase with confidence using the Union Plus credit card built and backed by union members. And that's not all. Insurance, mortgages, purchasing a vehicle, shopping discounts and promotions, mobile phone plans, and so much more. All provided by top brands and as a benefit of your union membership. Union Plus, making the little things and even the big things a whole lot easier for union members and their families.
I'm here at ISS Prop House with Greg Bilson. Greg, tell us a little bit about a prop house and what you do here.
Well, I'm the CEO of ISS. I'm most importantly a second-generation Local 44 property master for IATSE. Props basically help tell the story for TV and feature films for actors and actresses.
That is so, so cool. We've seen some amazing things here, but what is this?
This you may recognize. It's Captain America's shield from all of the Marvel projects, used in quite a few.
Yeah. Wait.
What have we here?
What is this? Well, it looks like we found the envelope, which contains the name of our grand prize $50,000 contest winner. And you know what? This lucky winner will also get a trip to Spain's Costa del Sol.
Nice.
Greg, would you like to do the honors?
I would love to, thank you.
And the winner is Brooke
Ishibashi.
Ishibashi from Actors Equity Association.
Woo! Congrats.
Any of you take one?
Hey, I am Brooke Ishibashi. I'm a proud Actors Equity Association member, AEA, and I'm from Southern California. I come from an all arts family, all arts workers. I grew up as an arts worker, as a part of an arts worker family. Do you want me to speak more towards what impact it would have on arts workers if we got the level of funding we're asking for?
Yes.
Yeah?
Hello. You're gonna want to look this way.
Hi, Brooke. Hi. I'm Leslie.
Oh my God.
This is
You're
you're doing great.
You are gonna love
this. 26 different people who you have impacted wrote or sent videos to us in the Union's Power America contest for 2024. Your impact was absolutely undeniable, and for that reason, you are the grand prize winner of the Union's Power America contest.
Look at
your prize.
Oh my God.
Is $50,000.
What?
And there is more. A trip for two to Spain from our friends at
When I was 5 years old, my mom asked me what I wanted to be, and I said that I wanted to be a tap dancing doctor, which sounds silly and weird, but I think I knew when I was that young, I can help people and I can entertain them. It wasn't until my work with Fair Wage on Stage and Actors Equity Association that I realized the power that an arts worker has by using their voice and their platform. and that we can affect incredible change when we mobilize, when we organize, when we join unions.
Brooke is amazing. Brooke is what happens when you have solidarity meeting commitment. The key to any change, the key to any success is about relationships. And if you talk to Brooke, she's very personable. She has a story to tell, and she has passion when she tells it. And so when you combine all those ingredients, you just get authenticity, and you want to follow Brooke, and you want to follow the things she fights about and cares about.
I was voted in as an equity counselor for 4 years. That term changed my world. And through that, when the pandemic hit us in 2020, I co-founded Be an afl-cio. We founded Be an afl-cio out of desperate need because at the time, all of our friends were losing their homes, getting kicked off their health insurance because they didn't qualify and couldn't put food on the table. And at that moment, we realized there was an opportunity to band together, create a unified front, and get every arts worker, all of the 5.1 million arts workers in the country to band together to be a unified front and to lobby Congress for the proportionate relief that we deserved. We created toolkits, social media toolkits. We created social media campaigns, and we got everyone who would listen to us to post about it and to be tagging their legislators. Matthew Lee Earlbach, our co-founder, started to pen an open letter to the U.S. Senate. That letter spread far and wide, over 50,000 signatures, including the likes of Cher and Bette Midler, Oscar Isaac, Rosario Dawson, every arts worker you know from Kansas to California. All of these folks were supporting this letter. And so that letter just blew up. And we started to get a lot of media coverage and support. From that point forward, we realized that we could be lobbying Congress ourselves. So Matthew Lee Earlbach penned the Dawn Act, Defend Arts Workers Now, asking for $43.8 billion. And we started shopping it around to every congressional office that would listen to us. And it was astounding to see that it was nonpartisan because they understood our economic impact and they understood that they needed us to keep their local economies afloat. We're an economic workforce, and if we were contributing now it's $1 trillion to the US economy. We realized that we had an economic testimony to bring to them as one of the most powerful economic workforces in the entire nation. There's still so much work to be done. I think at this point, we need to be heard as a legislative priority with Congress. We have to remember that arts workers have voices that people listen to. We just have to be unafraid. We have to be bold and courageous in using them and leveraging that power.
When I think about how amazing this award is for Brooke, you can't help but think about how many lives Union Plus has touched. Union Plus changed my life through the benefits that were there for me and the lives of many of the workers that I encountered along my journey. When we talk about what value do we bring to our members, there's the value of working under a collective bargaining agreement, but then there's that value that comes from being part of a union community, and Union Plus brings that aspect of it. And so on behalf of our 50,000 members at Actors Equity Association and the labor movement, we're just so happy that Union Plus is part of this world and part of our experiences, because we couldn't do it without you.
That was amazing.
Incredible.
Do you know that Brooke had over 20 people nominate her for that?
I mean, duh, I would too if I knew her.
She's a total rock star.
I mean, I loved how she advocated for artists during the pandemic.
Oh, 100%.
We're really glad that we were able to share these moving stories with you, and we hope that they inspired you the way that they inspired us.
That's right. And they weren't the only ones whose stories moved us. We chose an additional 30 contest winners that will each receive a $2,000 prize.
We will announce the names of each of those winners at the end of our broadcast, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to participate in the chat. Looks like it's going crazy.
I know, but let's take a quick break to hear from a couple of our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll be announcing our sweepstakes winners, so don't go anywhere.
Now more than ever, we've come to understand the importance of being and staying connected to the people we love most. That's why AT&T and Union Plus are helping Union members stay connected with their loved ones and save money through exclusive savings and discounts. New and existing AT&T customers are saving $10 per month per line on AT&T Unlimited Elite with waived activation fees and 20% off eligible accessories, all just for being a Union member. Making the little things in life easier can go a long way. New and existing AT&T customers visit unionplus.org/ATT to start saving now.
you like that montage? With some editing magic, we can go anywhere in the city with a snap. Watch this. Cool, huh? We're here at the Motion Picture Editors Guild, IATSC Local 700. Post-production is the process where all the material filmed on set comes in and we mold and shape it into the film or TV show that you enjoy. Our local has 9,000 members nationwide, working as editors for picture, sound, music, and visual effects, as well as assistant editors, re-recording mixers, engineers, story analysts, and much more. I've spent a lot of time here with my fellow post-production workers to preserve our editing history, while also teaching the modern tools to current generations. Here to tell you a little more is Sean.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
I'm Sean. I've been a Local 700 member for 11 years. I've worked on such television shows as Queen Sugar and The Chi. I'm also involved in mentorship. Through the Membership Outreach Committee at the Editors Guild, we have a panel called Helping Assisting Editors Get in the Chair, where well-established editors share their experiences to upcoming and current assistant editors to help them get a leg up in our industry.
Fantastic. Thanks, Sean. Now, do you want to help me announce one of our sweepstakes winners?
Absolutely. There are over 60,000 entries for this year's Unions Power America sweepstakes, and so many of you completed all the extra bonus activities to increase your chances of winning.
Not to mention the new Union Moments vote, where you all chose who will win. We can't wait to see who you picked as your favorite.
But first, we're thrilled to announce the first $5,000 sweepstakes winner.
Ha! Like magic. And the winner is... Congratulations! How exciting! And now, the announcement of the second $5,000 prize winner. And the winner is...
One thing that often goes unnoticed in film is sound. When done right, great audio recording, design, and mixing doesn't call attention to itself, but rather blends together with the visual imagery to enhance the feelings evoked through cinematic storytelling. Let's take a quick look at sound. This is Tom Piashkalan, a sound mixer of Local 695. And we're gonna switch to this little microphone I have here on my jacket so that Tom can take a break from holding that boom microphone and tell us a little bit about 695.
Thanks, Kathleen. You'll learn to adapt to it. I've actually been a member of 695 for almost 10 years now. We actually represent more than just sound though. We represent projectionists, video, and sound. The projectionists are in charge of making sure that when you're in the cinema, everything on the screen is being projected correctly. Video is in charge of making sure that the directors behind the monitor can actually see what the cameras see as we're rolling. And sound, which I'm a representative of, well, we make sure that we can actually record and mix all this dialogue that we're hearing right now.
Wow, it sounds like you're all really busy. But before you go, you want to help me take a look at who the audience picked for Union Moment of the Year?
Sure, but what's that?
I'm so glad you asked. This year, union members all over America sent in videos sharing their favorite union moments of the year. And everyone who entered the Union Plus Unions Power America sweepstakes had the chance to vote for who should win. So let's show a little quick montage of some of the entries.
My name is Casey Lewis. I'm a member of SAG-AFTRA.
My name is Chelsea Engel, and I'm a member of United Steelworkers Local 3657.
Hey there, everyone. It's Alyssa, your friendly Disney strike captain here.
Hello, my union brothers and sisters. My name's Eric McCamey. I was a union member for 12 years with the UAW Local 129 out of Fort Worth.
Hello, my name is Michael J. Flood of AFGE Local 1975.
Hi, I'm Nora Meek, and I'm from IATSE Local 839, which is the Animation Guild.
Hello, everybody. My name is Roberto Aguirre.
Hello, my name is Mitch Rosen. I'm a film editor and a longtime member of IATSE Local 700.
My union moment started in 2019 when I got involved in the effort to pass a film tax credit in Minnesota.
For me, the campaign I'm most proud of is our work with the Pittsburgh Prison Book Project, which sends books to incarcerated readers across Pennsylvania. I volunteer personally with the nonprofit and have laced it into my labor activism.
I was a strike captain on the picket lines for the 118 days that SAG-AFTRA was on strike in 2023.
Me and my union committee spent 6 years writing and rewriting a contract in the worst possible economy during the worst possible time, which was COVID. We managed to negotiate a contract that was unsurpassed in any that had ever been negotiated in that plant's 43-year history.
When I came on board a little more than 6 years ago with this agency, I discovered that the dispatchers were grossly underpaid and the volume of work was overwhelming.
A recent proud union moment for me was when I joined Bike the Strike, which started last year as a group ride to help support Writers Guild and SAG-AFTRA picket lines.
Without the union, I wouldn't be able to help my brother, my mom, my sisters.
So in animation and motion picture right now, jobs are slim. People are really hurting. So I asked a bunch of IATSE members to come together, bring anything and everything that they could find, from baked goods to prints to stickers, to try and sell them for charity.
What'd you think?
Surprisingly good audio quality.
Well, all right. The votes have been counted, and we have our $10,000 Union Moments winner. But, where's the envelope?
Oh, wait. I have it right here in my mixing bag.
Oh.
Everyone, quiet on set. Hold for winner announcement.
And the winner is...
Hello, my name is Michael J. Flood of afl-cio Local 1975. We represent the dispatchers of the Department of Public Works Parking Enforcement Unit. When I came on board a little more than 6 years ago with this agency, I discovered that the dispatchers were grossly underpaid and the volume of work was overwhelming. We requested, with the assistance of our union representation of afl-cio Local 1975, for a desk audit to be performed. We fought tirelessly with management and with the city, and subsequently we were able to obtain a desk audit where every dispatcher position was increased to grade. So as a result of this union strength, union power, and unity, we were able to see it come to pass. Effectively, this beginning of 2024, we started to see our increases coming to fruition. So union power, Union Plus has proven again to be triumphant on the part of workers. Seeing this transpire has encouraged other parts of our local, which represent the drivers, administrative staff, and other entities in this agency to strive for equality. So again, as I encourage union members, that justice does come. It may be slow some of the time to see the results, but if you hold on and not be weary and not give up and maintain your unity and maintain union support, it will come to pass. Again, thank you so much, Union Plus, for all the benefits that you offer, and thank you so much for AFG's tireless fight for workers. Again, thank you, and we appreciate you and we love you.
Congratulations to our Union Moments winner. We truly love to hear about all the amazing things that union members are doing all year long. That's why we're very happy to announce that Union Moments is something we'll do continuously over the next year and years to come.
So, if you want to share your union moment, head on over to unionplus.org/union moments to submit your video. Who knows, you could be next year's winner.
And we want to take a moment now to say thank you to everyone who has been blowing up the chat. Keep those comments coming. We love to hear from you. And don't forget, your comments could win you a trip to the UK. So don't hold back. Shoot your shot.
And now, to announce our sweepstakes grand prize winner, who will also receive a 4-night hotel stay in the Dominican Republic, we have another very special guest from the National Women's Soccer League Players Association.
Take it away, Simone.
Hi, I'm Simone Charlie, Vice President of the National Women's Soccer League Players Association and current professional soccer player with the Orlando Pride. My professional soccer career started in Portland, Oregon. I played in Portland for the Portland Thorns until the end of the 2021 season, where I was then traded to Angel City FC. I played for Angel City for 2 years before signing my contract with the Orlando Pride at the beginning of 2024. I joined the NWSL PA in 2019, and I remember the PA members coming to our very first PA meeting and just learning more about how much the union fights for player rights and player welfare. And so I think from the jump, it was something that I was eager to join and learn more about. Labor Day means a lot to me because of what it represents. It represents how unions have fought for workers' rights and making sure that workers are treated fairly. And so by honoring unions, by taking a day off and being able to rest, I think is so meaningful for me. Being on a union and being on a team are one and the same. I think about with a team, it's a bunch of people united and fighting towards a common goal, and that's exactly what a union is. It's about using your power as a collective because it's your voice together that is your strength. By coming together, you're able to make sure that all players are treated with fairness, and that's what a union is about. We're excited to partner with Union Plus this year for the annual Unions Power America campaign. It's great to see union members from all over the country being recognized for their hard work and dedication. It's my absolute pleasure to announce this year's grand prize $50,000 sweepstakes winner. And the winner is...
Congratulations, Sherwin. You are the Union's Power America Sweepstakes Grand Prize winner of $50,000 and a luxury stay in the Dominican Republic.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Congratulations. Oh gosh, congrats.
Oh my God.
My name is Sherwin Smith. I am a union member for International Operating Engineers, Local 399. I've been a member with them 5 years. I started in July of 2019. I became a union member through my father, just looking for a way to start my journey as I was growing. And I went to him and he got me started and showed me the pathway, and I started school within the union, taking classes at the hall. You know, I just try to fit in and do as much as I can for my kids and show my kids what my father showed me. I work for Chicago Public Schools. I've been with them about 4 years. I am currently at Belding Elementary, very nice school. I am the building engineer there. I do a lot of HVAC work, electricity, stuff like that. Maintain the building, keep them happy, and whatever they call about, I do my best to go at it. Being part of a union, it has a great benefits. They fight for you in every way. Great wages, but also, I just have a great career with them. Honestly, I'm just excited that I'm going this route, and just happy that I could provide for my family and my kids. Winning this is going to mean a lot. It's going to put me over the edge. I have goals on, buying a house in the next couple years. This is going to be a big stepping stone for me. It's going to help out, a lot. Union Plus, I use them for a lot. They have a lot of great savings on there. A lot of people don't know that. I've booked car rentals. I've booked hotel stays. Just recently, I got some insurance for another vehicle, and I went through Union Plus. I actually have a credit card with Union Plus. I booked a hotel stay and a vacation out in Wisconsin through Union Plus. Just booked a hotel stay in August downtown Chicago for my cousin's wedding through Union Plus. So there's a lot that they offer, and I think everybody honestly should give it a try. But union jobs mean so much. You know what I mean? We're not only, protected by a union, but we're also trained to do our job as best as we could. So we got a lot of hands-on training, and just being in a union, we learn a lot to excel in our craft. I mean, I'm just grateful. Thank you all. Thank you, Union Plus. And you never know when's your chance, so just keep trying. Union strong.
That was some life-changing money. What the? Oh, hey, you must be Punch from Local 80.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, do you mind telling us about Local 80 and what they're about?
Sure.
Awesome.
We represent the motion picture, studio grips, craft service, set medics, marine and warehouse workers. We feed all the hungry people on a film set, stitch up any cuts or scrapes along the way, store and move any and everything, and we grips build what needs to be built and engineer whatever the production may need. I've been a Local 80 member for 30 years, and what you just saw is called a dolly shot.
Oh, that's cool. I've heard that the grips have the best jokes on set.
Yes, we do.
You want to tell us one?
Not right now. But this year, Union Plus has partnered with Collect to give away an amazing trip to Great Britain to one of you watching right now. Here's a sneak peek of what you can expect if you win.
So breathe, 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 darling, you can make my love your home, make my love your home, and please, 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 darling, do, if you can be right, make my love your home.
Thank you to Colette for partnering with Union Plus to provide this amazing trip to a well-deserving union member. Someone watching this broadcast is going to win that trip. So make sure you're watching the comments section to see if you're the lucky winner.
As you can see, we've traveled to Great Britain while we were watching that sneak peek.
We're gonna need a lot more budget for that.
You're right. Okay, we're not actually in Great Britain, but once Karen from Local 729 finishes this beautiful sign, it'll sure feel like it is.
Hi, Sharon, Kathleen, thanks for having me. My name's Karen Terrell Faulkner, and I've been a member of IATSE Local 729 set painters and sign writers for almost 30 years. The job of the set painter is to help bring the production designer's vision of the set to life. We paint sets, props, and other design elements like furniture, signs, even costumes. Sometimes we just paint with a brush and a roller like you do at home, but many times we're using various tools and techniques to create the look of marble, wood, metal, or stone. We can make a set look rich and luxurious, or old and moldy and decrepit. We can create a haunted mansion or a futuristic spacecraft. We basically take their designs from paper into reality.
Wow, well, thank you so much for helping us go places while staying right here in Hollywood.
Would you like to help us announce our additional contest winners?
I thought you'd never ask. I'm absolutely thrilled to announce the names of our 30 additional $2,000 contest winners. Watch closely to make sure you don't miss your name.
And the winners are... Congratulations to all our lucky contest winners. We loved hearing each and every one of your stories. Thank you for taking the time to write in or submit your videos. We review each and every story and are grateful to be able to honor so many of you.
Let's take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll announce our 30 additional sweepstakes winners.
Did you know that your Union membership comes with affordable pet insurance starting at $10 or less a month? With Union Plus, you can save big with access to a Pet's Best health plan for cats and dogs. Get peace of mind with Union Plus. You deserve it, and your pets do too.
Welcome back. What the?
Hi, Kathleen. I'm Will White, a member of Local 839, the Animation Guild. We bring some of your favorite animations to life.
So are you doing this?
Yep, I'm doing that. I've been an animator with 839 for 6 years now. We're responsible for every frame you see in every animated television show and film, working like micro versions of a lot of other locals. From writing scripts and creating storyboards to plan and direct all the action, to creating character designs, props, and backgrounds, and adding line work, color, and compositing, and of course the animations to bring everything to life. With more than 6,000 members, we can create, from scratch, entire worlds to entertain children and adults alike.
That is so cool. So hey, Will, can you help us announce our final winners?
See if we can draw some up. These are our 30 additional $1,000 sweepstakes winners.
And the winners are...
Congratulations to all our our winners! And thank you to everyone who entered the 2024 Unions Power America contest and sweepstakes, and to everyone who voted for the Union Moment of the Year.
We were able to honor so many union members this year and share a really cool behind-the-scenes look at some IATSE locals. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. IATSE represents many more crafts like studio teachers, script supervisors, theater stagehands, trade show technicians, and much, much more.
And don't forget to check out the chat to see if you're one of our lucky live winners. Thank you all for your energy and union pride today. It was great to hear from each and every one of you.
Thank you for joining Union Plus and your fellow union members to celebrate this very special holiday. We're glad that we could honor all those who power America. And even though this is the end of our time together for now, we know our relationship continues.
And remember, from college and hardship help to discounts on your car rentals, Union Plus makes the little things a whole lot easier. They've been working hard to help union members and their families across the country since 1986 and will continue to find new ways to serve you well into the future.
And a special thanks to our sponsors.
Happy Labor Day and Union Strong!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day, guys!
Happy Labor Day!
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 Happy Labor Day, everyone.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day, everyone!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day, Union Strong.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day and Union Strong.
Happy Labor Day.
Union proud and happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, Union Strong.
Happy Labor Day! Happy Labor Day. Everybody enjoy and have a safe one.
For me, Sherwin, happy Labor Day to everyone.
Gonna